It's a complicated issue. Long-term care, home care, it's so complicated, but the Ford government is trying to act like it's really simple. And so they look at the problem like this, that they just need to expand more beds. That the number one problem is there's not enough long-term care beds. And I agree, that's a problem in long-term care, but it's not the main problem. The main problem is that it's incredibly expensive. And over 4,500 seniors died because of the pandemic, and nobody actually wants to go to these places. There was a survey put out, 95% of seniors don't ever want to end up in a long-term care home. I mean, I hear it at the doors all the time. Nobody wants to go there. But the Conservatives are behaving as if we have no choice. We have to just keep building these institutions. That's it. And that's not true. We can do something else. So this is a huge part of the Liberal plan, and I'm really proud that we're going in this direction. We want to significantly invest in home care, an extra $2 billion, so that people can age at home if they so choose. It has better outcomes. It lets people be dignified and, we're all living longer, which is great, but we have to think about the quality of that life too. And so many seniors want to age at home. We should let them do that. These are people in their most vulnerable. We shouldn't be warehousing them. So the second thing we would do is end for-profit care. This is incredibly ambitious. It will take a lot of political will, but it's necessary. We can't have this not-for-profit profit together. It just doesn't work. And we know, I'd mentioned before, that the for-profit long-term care homes fared the worst in the pandemic. They had the highest death rates, and that's proven to be true. So we've set an ambitious date of 2028. By then, all the for-profit long-term care homes will be gone. For-profit long-term care homes, they're not just businesses that are trying to turn a profit anymore. They're actually investment vehicles for shareholders. And they've been financialized. And so when you have shareholders and care, what's gonna win out? We can't have this system any longer. The other thing that we would do is we do need to expand. We're an aging population, so we are going to need more long-term care spaces. So we're saying spaces, whereas the Conservatives say beds, because all they want to do is create more institutions. We do not want to institutionalize people anymore. We don't want to warehouse them. The only people we institutionalize in our society now are prisoners and the elderly. And it's just too expensive and has too many people are suffering and frankly dying, especially because of the pandemic. So where we would build is in smaller groupings of say 10 or 12 seniors. They do it in Denmark, a more home-like setting. There'd be 24/7 care. People would have their own private quarters and then some shared quarters. And it just allows, again, that dignity to people who are at their most vulnerable.